Actually, how much are these worth? 3,600. I think the other 5,100. I think this is waiting to be teleported out because this is taking up the spot. Oh no. Huh.
Your minions
Strange.
are fighting the enemy.
Kind of do like you can pick it up and put it around, place around.
Worthless.
Ton of level 10 priestesses. What? How did you get in? I see a glitch. A large, robust door that is apparently can be teleported. Like, just walked right on through. Since that priestess doesn't have, a king above her head for a moment there, I thought she was, had fallen like immediately back to a couple of low-level minions. Cursor.
That snivelling rat. Pay no mind to his mad ranting underlord. There's much to do. What sorcery is this?
Yeah, it took away my cursor.
And nothing more.
Your vaults cannot store any more gold.
And it's like, how Ghosts in StarCraft have to use a power pointer, well, not power pointer, target, place targets for nukes. And I guess similar principle there. A divine nuke. I think I actually remember someone actually having that in their thing. Someone had some fancy universe they were creating. And yeah, apparently heaven and or hell have access to nukes. Or, heavenly slash demonic equivalent.
Victory, but we shall make them pay 100-fold for their schemes. Let us return to Kairos to teach them an unforgettable lesson.
We also learned this thing, the person talking to us here, their name. Do not remember what it is, though. It begins with an M and sounds like someone from, ancient Greece or Rome. Just, at least to me. At least that's what it makes me think of. I do kind of like how, each levels are, how they rise up here. It's a nice touch.
This one should be right up your alley, Underlord.
Ooh, this is a good one, though kind of glitchy. Hopefully it's been fixed.
The Imperial crypts are before us, the burial ground for their most sacred heroes. The Emperor himself is entombed here, and we're going to make him dance like a puppet on a string.
Yeah, this is actually a fun mission. It's kind of like, in StarCraft or Warcraft games, where it's like, oh, you have a hero, and you go through a dungeon with a limited amount of units. It's like that. You also get access to necromancers, as you might have gathered from that description, and they're raising a ton of corpses. It's actually a fun mission. I do like it, though it was a little glitchy. You couldn't rise the King Emperor at the end if you reached too many minions or something. It was some weird. Hopefully that's been fixed. That was weird. I remember seeing that before when the game was in early access. That screen. I remember trying playing it back then. I never recorded it, and it didn't really work very well. At least for me. Then again, it does. When the game loads up, it takes a moment to actually really start working. You just have to give it a second. And I might have just been really impatient. So. I'm almost thirsty. Anyway,
The Royal Crypt. Tombs and effigies to the feeble
Well, that's not meant to
remains
happen.
of a dying empire. Look to your necromancers, Underlord. Their death magic will be the trick to success in these pits. Keep them alive at all costs.
But that was certainly not intended to happen. Also, all the random dirt here. Don't think that was intended either. But anyway, as there's no dirt on this map. Anyway. Granite. As tough as impenetrable rock, but irrefutably fancy. So anyway, I do actually like the Empire's design here. I don't think I'll be playing much longer in this session. It doesn't matter to you. I haven't even started editing this. So, you know, by the time I do get to it, I'll probably be done. Then again, I plan on... Sorry, I heard a dog barking. I couldn't... For a moment there, I couldn't tell, was it a dog barking or someone banging on a door? Or like a gate opening. Anyway, basically, I want to go record WoW. I'm deciding not to give up on the game. Oh yeah, for a moment I felt like I was in RTS again and I had to, you know, control click. Anyway, let's see what this says. Rotten to the core, summons ghouls in the crypt and works in the archive. Move these around. And these are the only units I have had so far that actually stand completely still. Everything else like wanders around a little.
Their defilement, they'll raise ghouls from the buried dead. These rotting husks will serve you well as a fighting force. Hold your nose, Underlord.
I think I actually might use these more than the prisons. Though the prisons are useful when it comes to, you know, getting some extra gold. It just, I don't think it, I'm not sure, you know, I'll have to look into it, but I don't think it's quite as difficult to get, you know, ghouls than, you know, torture enemy units. And by difficult, just to clarify, I just mean it takes a bit of time. Well, it takes probably some degree of time to get a ghoul. Normally, it's not that quick. And it's done in a different way. Just, you know, I'm trying to say it might be better time-wise.
A minion has entered your dungeon.
We're moving.
A minion has entered your dungeon. A minion has entered your dungeon.
Alright, have quite a few ghouls here. And as you can see here, there's a defiled great heroes' tombs. So there's 7 great heroes. Different named people around the place. I have a vague recollection of their locations. So I'm going to start heading towards them. Again, like I said, I hope they fix the issues, because otherwise this is going to be difficult. Possession, Enrage, Prophecy, and Heal. Oh, that can be used anywhere. No. Seems I can't actually, you know, get an accurate count of how many ghouls I have. Mildly annoying.
A minion has entered your dungeon.
These are indestructible and appear quite commonly throughout this place. Or quite commonly, quite frequently. There's a hero's tomb up this way. Come on, we'll destroy the trap. Seems kind of weird to have a trap down here. It makes sense, I know they have guards, it just... Guards are one thing, traps seem a little weird. But then again... I'm just thinking, you know, looking back on it, traps are like, you know, go into any tomb in a game, there's gonna be, you know, traps out the wazoo. Whatever the fuck a wazoo is.
Do not defile this hallowed ground.
I've already done so. Let's not kid ourselves. Ooh, like some ghost warriors. If I remember correctly, you can get some for yourself. But regardless. Okay, let's move there. I have to actually move back into here to get the hero. Ooh, what are you? Soon to be dead, but beyond that. Matriarch, a powerful member of the church who can command the souls of the dead. Yeah, after she dies. Did she just feign death? Apparently. Asshole. Oh wait, there's a hero just here. I remember there being one here, I just didn't realize it was this far over, if you get me. Necromancer. Not a melee unit.
A minion has entered your dungeon.
Okay, got a new one.
This hapless dwarf was so unlucky in life that he was granted special burial. After being struck by lightning twice, he had the unfortunate luck of having his head bashed in by a meteor that bounced with perfect precision through a crack in the tunnel he was trundling down. His name is lost to time, and is lovingly called Meteor by those who paid tribute to the poor fool.
Poor bastard. But you actually have his name here. So, it's kind of weird. Is Volgric Meteor Hamsides not his true name? In that case, like, they could have just left it as Meteor. By adding the rest, it does make it seem like that's his real name, or people have been really dedicated to, you know, coming up with something for him. Which, I know. Meteor is a fine little funny nickname. Yeah. You know, just trying to give him a proper name almost comes off as, you know, either, you know, like the Texans disagreeing with each other, or you know, whatever. If you see what I mean. I guess it could be like, remember how he was saying people lovingly refer to him as Meteor. Maybe it's gone the same lines.
A minion has entered your dungeon. A minion has entered your dungeon.
Okay. I got rates. I think they're only temporary. I think they're what spawns when you lose a duel. I think. I'm not really sure, to be honest. Yeah, they seem to be kind of freaking out here a little. It's kind of annoying. I do have access to the prophecy spell. I could actually easily find the tomb, but it's actually just over here.
A minion has entered your dungeon.
While they're working their way over there, let's... right room?
A dungeon.
Okay,
Has
it's...
entered your dungeon.
Oh, get the hell away from my corpse! If I could still use the damn thing, I'd crush you like a twig!
Okay, so we got the new
This
hero.
metal lummox won't look so high and mighty when his corpse is doing the polka. A minion has entered your dungeon.
And nicely enough, they've practically all gone around and grabbed all the tombs. Yeah, there's like a few other tombs here. They grabbed them all. So anyway, let's keep an eye on here. So I got this guy. Former general of the Empire. Why do we believe to be the strongest man, living or dead, to walk Kairos? Theobald the Titanic.
A creature is having some relationship issues.
I do kind of like these random updates. They are kind of funny. This guy is actually pretty slow. But apparently he's absolutely ecstatic. Like he earns a wage of 300 gold? Fuck off with that. Right, I just went too far off. Payday encounter inactive.
I shall show you the light of justice.
That wasn't creepy at all. Okay, let's not run all the way there in one go. It seems like, again, my units want to ignore the enemies that are trying to kill them. And one wants to basically have a whole train coming after me of enemies. I may be able to stand that as a, max level paladin and WoW, but I don't think that would be good for my characters here.
A minion has entered your dungeon.
1 second, folks. Hey, folks, and I'm back. Just trying to hit this here. I guess you didn't press the button right. Okay, oh, they're piston around in there. Let's use the proxy spell. Well, I know that's there. I do know of another hero's grave nearby. There's one here. Another one down here. Or is it here? No, it's not there either. Let's keep running to here. Mildly annoying when they go the wrong way. Seriously. Just, they end up dragging in extra enemies, then won't even fight them. Of course, there's no point in them fighting them as individuals, but it's harder to hoard, Ooh, don't want to lose this guy. Okay, come on. Not sure if it's just me, but it seemed almost like they're more glitchy on this level than normal. Like, just they kind of, AI goes a little weird. Either that, or it's because I have to keep the 4 necromancers alive, but I don't think any possibility of any extra. Never got any. Managed to keep them all alive in the past. So maybe that's why I'm a little bit more observant of it being going a little weird. Then again, maybe it's a case of me just being more used to RTSs where I have, you know, full control of the unit's movements. Unlike here where they do bumble around a bit themselves.